Hey, everybody. Hi. So don't panic. Tanya's coming. Trust me. She'll be here in just a moment. Had some kids stuff going on, so that's why we're getting started a little bit later than normal tonight. So Tanya is here. Snuffles, our dog, is on the floor doing his thing. He kind of played limbo underneath the tripod earlier that the camera is sitting on because the office area is very crowded. I'm not going to show you what's on the other side. Maybe one day. We'll take you on an official behind the scenes tour. I don't know. Anyway, we've got a lot of really cool things coming today, and I am very excited for you all that are on today. I'm going to see if I can pop something in the comments. Hopefully you all will be able to see this. This right here is a link to the official Travel Tips Tuesday bingo card. So make sure to download that. It is not going to the regular feed, but we're going to do that. Hey, we have a guest this evening. Her name is Tanya. You may have met her before. Yeah, well, that's true.
I'm here every week.
Yep. There we go. We're getting situated and whatnot. Snuffles is doing his thing here. So, anyway. What's what? It's a spider.
Oh, it's just a staple.
I mean, it's an office.
Hello.
Hello
This
there.
is Travel Tips Tuesday, September the 6th.
Blah, 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 blah.
2022.
Yeah.
Or something.
Good times. All right.
Y'all, you already shouted out to Jen, right?
Do what? Well, yeah, no, I mean, you do that. I was like,
so Jen, awesome Jen, made the bingo card. Like, she made up all the things. I just stuck it into Canva so it looked legitimate. And there is a PDF version that you can print out if you so choose. And there is a PNG that you can just save to your phone and just mark all over if you want to do that too.
I just dropped that in the Jen says she got 4 already. She's ahead of the game there.
You don't already have 4.
Yeah. So
I think what we're going to do is, if you watch live and you play and you submit to us this evening, we'll put the names in a hat and draw.
Right.
one.
So I'm actually we'll throw this up on the old screen.
And my first thought was a $5 Starbucks card. And then I was like, you can get literally nothing. But you can actually get stuff for $5 at Chick-fil-A.
You can get like half of an ice cube.
Yeah, pretty much.
For that. So
Jen, we didn't put anything on the card about what I'm drinking.
There we go.
I'm always drinking something.
So that's it right there for those of you playing at home. We'll leave that up there for just a moment for all 2 of you that are watching right now. So
both of you.
So far, our view count is not doubled.
It just doubled.
No, did it really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it actually did. What just happened? So if you're just tuning in,
you're yelling. That's another one for the card. John yelling.
I mean, I'm excited. It's been a day.
He's not excited. I mean, he's excited to be on this, but it's been a day.
It's if any of you all ever experience a soul sucking see, I can't even put it into words right now. The soul sucking experience of going to the DMV or local tag office to get, your tags updated and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that was that kind of day.
Hi, Jonathan.
Yeah. Hi, Jonathan. Nice to see you. Jonathan.
Chris only has 3. You're slacking, man.
So Tanya doesn't know this, but Jonathan's one of my 2 roommates at the Travelmation retreat.
Last year?
This coming year. I've kind of
Jonathan, you gotta keep an eye on him. He's wild.
Dude. He's yeah. That's if you could put wild in a center square to describe me in a bingo game.
I really appreciate how the center square of a bingo board is usually free, right?
Yeah.
And Jen made that Tanya makes fun of John, which is essentially a free space.
There it is.
See, there's one right there.
That
counts. That counts as me making fun of him.
All of you right there.
Yep.
There you go. Anyway, so that's that. It's in the links in the comments.
By the way, if you see any typos on there, please let me know privately.
Privately. I thought the same thing. All right, wonderful. Thank you, Bethany. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but
I think possibly that the free space is me making fun of you because we all know that's
yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, if you're commenting, by the way, just know like there's a few seconds delay between like when you post it when it shows up. So if there's
a delay, stop. I never
There's
knew
a
this.
delay?
Did y'all know
Stop.
that there's a delay? Did y'all know?
Is there an echo in here?
It's really good. John's here to explain these things to me. I don't know how I would survive.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
I don't know how y'all survive every day without John explaining all this stuff to y'all.
Now the Georgia's starting to come out. So.
Listen, he mansplains. He doesn't want to admit it,
Stop
but he
that.
does it. He does. Yep, Bethany. Yep, the free space.
I feel offended.
You feel offended.
I am offended. She has offended me. Anyway, so what are we talking about tonight? Let's
Who even knows?
Nobody knows. So our question of the day, hopefully Disney new. Oh wait, no, that's our topic. Disney new park details and podcast bingo. Blah 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 blah.
They can read.
What is your favorite detail in a Walt Disney World park? We would love to know that. I think I may have asked this question at some point, but I know it's been a while. So
basically, he doesn't know what he's doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm kind of like, I have like one of those little spinny wheel thingies. You see with kids games, I'm just gonna go. Okay, that one.
You're like, good.
You put like
just type that.
It's like a what do they call it? Mad Gap, whatever it is, like where you have like an adjective.
Mad Lib.
Mad Lib. Thank you. Adjective, like a noun and
Mad
a verb,
Gap is
whatever.
a game.
That's right. And you put like something together. That's how I come up with these.
Listen,
things.
Jen, in case you're wondering, it's sleepy time tea.
Yep.
Last week it was a margarita.
J. Roger Davis, the man, the myth, the legend, says, I heard cruise ships are all jumping on board related to vaccinations and testing. Give us a rundown of the various carriers and what you know.
Well, there's another bingo square for you.
We'll do that. That's actually point 3 on our travel news.
It is.
So
right here.
Yeah, we'll get into that here just a little bit.
And another bingo square.
So it's another bingo square.
J. Roger Davis just gave us 2 bingo squares.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate that. So let's go ahead and
get into that. Tea.
Let's see here.
Is it iced or is it hot, Jen?
That does matter. What is that? Is that your?
It's my sleepy time. It's like vanilla.
So if Tanya like randomly falls asleep,
it's like vanilla chamomile.
It's a real possibility.
Some other soothing things and some melatonin.
There's that. Okay,
like a lot of melatonin. You're yelling. I'm right here.
I'm talking
like my ears are very close to your face.
Voice. You need to put like an earplug in your right ear.
I should.
You should. Uh-oh.
Oh, we're texting John again.
No, hey God, it's having good. No, it's my other roommate for the retreat.
Where is he? Why is he not supporting you?
It's okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay. All right, travel news.
Some new comments.
So I want to start this. We'll go into that in a second.
You do that. I'll do this.
No,
you do you. I'll do me.
We'll go back to this in a second.
You don't even have to look.
All right. Okay.
No, I'm doing it.
Where is it? It's on here somewhere.
You do that.
We're having a discussion. There it is. Top left.
You, sir.
Mark the square. Top left.
You guys gonna make it as partners. Lots of bickering. Roger, have you tuned in before?
Pray for us.
It is one of the bingo.
Okay. So travel news on board the Disney Wish. The Disney The Little Mermaid show that is on board the Wish. The costumes are. This is from Disney Destinations. Costumes are a recycled trove of treasures. Okay, more than 60% of all fabric used in Disney The Little Mermaid, including 22 of 25 costumes, was made from plastic debris recovered from the ocean, scooped out of the sea. The who's-its, what's-its, and thingamabobs were melted into threads that were woven into material emulating fine silk. How do you say that word? Is that
chiffon?
Chiffon, sure. In cotton. The fabrics were also uniquely dyed using a waterless printing method that saved tens of thousands of gallons of water compared to traditional dyeing processes. Designers experimented with a homebrewed small batch dyeing method to perfect the fabric's bright colors and bold patterns, creating digital art files that could be sent to the waterless printer.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it is. So do you want to, is there a, the discussion has begun. Yeah, there it is. All right. Next bullet point, and then we'll get to the cruise news stuff.
No. Can we linger?
You want to linger?
For a second. How cool is that, y'all? Because also, here's a fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
This also kind of goes with our details at the park that you may not notice.
This is true.
If cast members make a suggestion to the Walt Disney Company that results in doing something good for the environment, they can be awarded a special wooden name tag.
This is true.
And you don't see them very often.
Nope.
So you're in a park, look for cast members who have the norm. I mean, you can't see. I'm obviously gesturing to my, right here where you would wear a name tag. It's right behind my microphone. But you need to stop. If you see them wearing a wooden name tag, know that they made a contribution of some kind of idea, suggestion. So I just wonder who came up with this and if anyone has a wooden name tag, because I don't think that's just in the parks. I mean, everybody across the Walt Disney Company does these name tags. I need you to center yourself. Like, what is happening right now?
Sorry.
What is happening right now?
It's been a day. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Do you need some sleepy time tea or a margarita? Y'all, it's been a few weeks. We're having problems with artificial dye in our home.
Well,
and it causes some of our children to act like
crazy people,
psychopaths. Yeah.
Anyway, all right. As of yesterday,
I just think that's cool. So there's a park detail.
Okay, are you done? I'm asking a question.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, here we go. As of yesterday, September the 5th, COVID-19 cruise protocols have changed for Royal Caribbean Cruise Line and Celebrity Cruise Line, along with a few others. On Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruises, all guests are now welcome, regardless of vaccination status, except for those cruising out of, to, or through Canada and Bermuda.
And that's because of those countries.
Yeah, and that's because of the countries. It's not because of the cruise line specifically. So a lot of the regulations, those come from not from the say cruise lines being overly forceful about rules and regulations. They are coming from the local governments, of which they have ports of call, stops that come up with their own policies. So
I'm trying to read it, but you're like
Canada.
Gesticulating.
Specifically, they do require vaccines for all entering visitors ages 12 and up. So if you're under 12 kids, they will not require you. So if you're a family that is looking to go on an Alaskan cruise,
because we are looking for a specific family.
But I've been doing a lot of Alaskan cruise stuff over the past couple of weeks.
He really has. Yeah.
And so basically, if you're a family of kids under the age of 12, as of right now, so this could change between now and next Alaskan cruise season that starts in May, typically. You can go, but the adults do have to be vaccinated, and kids ages 12 and up. Last dose of a 2-dose vaccine has to be at least 14 days prior to embarkation, or you have to have the one, Johnson & Johnson 1-dose shot.
But still within 2 weeks or before 2 weeks.
But that's that's only for cruises kind of stopping or going through Canada. And then Bermuda, I think, is a very similar. As far as Disney Cruise Line, their policies, I believe, is pretty much dead on with where Canada is right now. Now, the testing protocols vary from line to line. If vaccinated guests still have to be tested, if they don't, the tests, used for vaccinated guests versus unvaccinated travelers, the best thing to do is, honestly, if you're already booked, or if you're considering on going one of these trips, talk with your travel agent if you've got one that you're working with, because they know exactly where to look. They're not going to go on.
We should make an infographic.
Fourth hand. We should.
Like a little
blog site, check stuff. We go straight to the sources. So, and I was actually discussing this regarding some Disney news with a client recently. Information is changing so quickly, not just with Disney park stuff, but especially with cruise and
I feel like we went from the first cruise line going like we're reducing the number to like a couple weeks later it's like nope, we're done, no vaccines.
Like,
and you're like,
but like with Disney Cruise Line specifically, you're usually like. I would say usually past 2.5 years, whatever, through the pandemic, are one of the last ones to make a decision.
They're letting everybody else go first.
Even with like the parks, Universal would typically roll out with something before they did. I think there was like one time that Disney did something before Universal as far as the parks goes. But they're typically going to be one of the last ones to completely back out of what they're doing. And especially with the parks, they've got like millions and millions of people that visit, right?
Yeah.
I think we need to write another bingo card. Just start again. All right. It's like, seriously, like a real bingo game, there's like a variety of cards, right? So you like mix them up. That's what we need to do. Is that the dog?
Yeah.
Oh, I think
his beard's twitching.
Bless you. He's having one of those like twitchy.
Bless you.
Yeah. There we go. All right. So if y'all do have any specific questions on
little
cruise
beard.
regulations, feel free to let us know. We would love to kind of.
So Roger, I'm not sure that answered your question at all.
So
because it is so varied, but just ask us
specifically.
Yeah. we can help.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, I'm sure there are.
Yep.
Jen asked if you need to be up to date. Like, does that mean
true.
boosted? I just think you have to be vaccinated. I don't think
so. No. That's a very good question. The answer to that depends again on
the cruise line.
Not necessarily on the cruise line, but sometimes on the destination, on the ports of call. For Caribbean, Bahamas. So we're a lot of people cruise, especially like in the southeast U.S., where we're within driving distance of a lot of these ports, a lot of these ports of embarkation. The answer to that question is no, right? You don't have to have the booster, but again, it depends. That's one of those things. Like if you're looking into one, just ask your travel agent saying, "Hey, what are the requirements?" And I typically will say, as of today, this is what they are. And if they change, a couple of things will end up happening. Either one, you'll hear directly from the cruise line. Hopefully, doesn't always happen, or at bare minimum, you'll hear from us. So, what are you doing?
I'm muting your phone.
Well, it's not just my phone; it's a computer.
Mute your computer.
I can't do that. I want to know, like, if people do things or whatever.
Okay, so where are we on the
syllabus? It basically, we're on the last
syllabus. So, where in the world did that come from?
I have no idea.
Who am I?
What did you put in the sleepy time tea? Right.
Okay. What is this called? An outline.
All right. More of the last thing. So, what have we been booking and quoting lately? So, cruises, honestly, as
a lot of Alaskan
and I thought I would bring this up because, like, on the old Facebook post and Instagram,
the
even
old Facebook post. Ye old Facebook post.
Don't know what's going on right now.
Nope. Do we ever?
So seriously, on the like different Facebook posts, every now and then when I book something, it will like to let people know what's going on, just because it kind of helps drive business a little bit.
We still have people ask us, do you do stuff besides Disney and Universal?
And that's one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
So like today I posted something like I'm working on a trip in about 6 weeks for a couple that's going on their honeymoon to Italy.
Right.
And that is something we could do.
Hey, we just watched that show on Italy, so I feel like we're experts.
I was slightly inspired by James and May.
If y'all haven't watched Our Man in Italy on Amazon Prime,
it's beautiful.
Please do.
It's a beautiful piece. I have no idea. It's not a spider, that's for sure. That was last week.
PTL.
That was pretty fun. Saw a few spiders today inside the house. So what have we been? Yeah, cruises, Europe, a little bit of Disney here and there. So.
Yeah, yep, Disney and Universal. Right. A lot of Alaskan cruises specifically, I feel like lately.
So once again, let's throw this up here because our video count has doubled.
What? Yeah,
let's go back. Go back, Jack. That's even a thing. May not be. All right. So this is our Travel Tips Tuesday bingo card. We would love for you to. Can I make this any bigger? Oh.
All I did was slide it over to the side.
Like I'm just like.
Well, I mean, it's kind of taking up the whole
buttons here. Anyway, so this is our bingo card. You can kind of look at it. You can download it. There should be a link to it in the comments wherever you are watching. You can kind of scroll back and look. So feel free to jump on in because more than likely
ye old posting on the Book of Faith.
Yeah, on the Book of Faith. More than likely we'll talk about Snuffles or something. So
we already have. Look, y'all, she sent me this, like the one that she came up with, and I like to die. I was like, she is spot on. Yeah. Like I didn't realize how predictable we are.
Yeah, there's that. So in one more time, our question of the day: what is your favorite detail in a Walt Disney World park? Love the details. Slow down. Take it all in.
Take it all in. Stop and smell the details.
Tanya, have you been on a Disney cruise?
No.
Question from Chris.
I have been on one cruise in my entire life, and it was a Royal Caribbean that we did before we even had kids.
Yep.
And it was like a weekend cruise. It was like a Friday to Monday, which I did on purpose because we had a couple friends who got married and went on like a 7 or 8 day cruise for their honeymoon. And it turns out the wife gets seasick and was sick the entire time.
Good times.
So I was like, let's start out with a small one. And John was like, okay.
Yep.
And I kind of got seasick. Not really, like I got sea legs. Like I didn't get sick, but I felt like the ship was moving like this, and for about 4 months after I got off the boat.
The ship that
Which
we're
apparently
on
is not that uncommon.
No,
to feel that for up to 6 months after your voyage. It's not that uncommon.
There a few things go into play with that. So the ship that we were on
small.
specifically
It doesn't even exist anymore, does it?
No, it doesn't. Royal Caribbean actually sold it off. It was the Majesty of the Seas during the middle of the pandemic. And so one of the smaller ships, you're going to feel that. With the larger, like Oasis class ships, and even the Icon class that's coming, if you're in a midship stateroom higher up, you're barely going to feel it, even if the water's super choppy. So
yeah, let's be real. We're not going to be high up.
Well, I mean, hopefully someday.
One day when we win the lottery.
Anyway, so let's go. All right.
Does it count as lasting seasickness? I don't know, because I never got sick. Like I never felt sick at all. I just, like I was a teacher at the time, and I'd be walking in the hall, and I'd slowly go to this side of the hall, and then I'd slowly go to that side of the hall. And we got a massage on the ship, and I was like, true. I will never do that again, because weird. I could not relax the entire time, because I kept feeling like I was going to roll off the bed. I felt like I was going to roll off the bed this way. I felt like I was going to roll off the bed that way. I mean, it wouldn't stop me from cruising again, for sure. Right. But it was just weird, and I just didn't know that it was that common to do that for up to 6 months afterwards. I thought that was fascinating. So no, I have not been on a Disney cruise. What I really want to go on, not only a Disney cruise, but I want to go on a Virgin Voyage sailing.
That would be fun.
Yes, that is what I really want to do. And they even have solo cabins, because I like to travel by myself, and our kids cannot be left with other people yet because maniacs.
Yep. All right.
So
anything else?
No.
You want to cover? No. Anybody got bingo yet?
Hey. I'll have a trip report next week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Tell them what you're doing.
I'm going to Disney World for my best friend's bachelorette party. It's going to be wild.
Crazy people.
It's not. When I say wild, it means we take 1 million pictures.
Mm-hmm. They don't.
That's it.
She, shout out to Ashley.
What?
Like if you go past the photo pass.
You don't go past photo pass photographers.
Yeah, you don't.
If you see one, you stop.
Yeah. She's
every
the
single
reason
time.
why they're employed.
Not an exaggeration.
No.
Not at all.
Get the old memory maker, people. Do it. It's an investment. It'll pay off.
Not at Universal. Don't do it at Universal.
Do I?
Don't do it at Universal.
Don't do it at Universal? Oh, yeah. No. Why? You want to explain why?
I saw one photographer there.
Yeah.
At the front of the park. At the front of Islands of Adventure. That was the only one I saw. You're essentially paying for ride photos.
Yeah.
Which there's not even that many.
Yeah.
If you see one that you really love, I would just buy it. It was not worth the money.
But like,
just threw that outline down on the wall.
I did. I was done.
Look at him. He flopped over. He just hey.
Snuffles did. He's like, you guys have like got to finish this up soon.
He is so hairy.
Yep. He is a little bit. Jen says, "Yay! We're gonna hear all about the Disney food. Get this girl to food and wine to do research." Are y'all going to Epcot?
No.
You're not?
I had words with her about that today. I was like, listen, I want to ride Guardians of the Galaxy. She was like, oh, I already read it. It was great. I was like, cool. Well, I don't have an annual pass because my mean husband wouldn't buy it for me. And it turns out it would have saved us a lot of money, but whatever. So I can't just go whenever I want. And I want to go to Food and Wine. And she's like, sorry. I'm just kidding. It's her bachelorette party. We're going to do whatever she wants.
Yep.
I'll still have a lot of fun.
Just lay it on
Of course.
You're her bestie. She should do what you want.
Always.
It's not about her. All right. Anyway,
goodness, we're so excited. But I am going to get food, and we're looking at possibly a breakfast. Did you get that text?
Yeah. Wait, you did say, I thought it can't be breakfast because that's the day you're getting there.
No, that's the day I'm leaving.
On the 9th?
On the 12th.
Oh, no, I didn't get that one. All right, let's talk about this later. Legitimately.
We'll settle this right now.
Okay. So details. What is your favorite detail in the Walt Disney World theme park?
Nope, it says the 12th.
All right. What is your favorite detail in the Walt Disney World theme parks? We would love to hear that.
Sounds like asking me my favorite child.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
it's the dog.
There are details that I feel like a lot of people would notice.
You just like brushed right over my joke.
What?
You just right past my joke.
I'm sorry. I'm being interrupted a lot.
Whose fault is that? You talk a lot.
We can talk about this later. All right, go ahead. Talk about your detail.
It's over now. It's past.
Okay.
Maybe the people at home got it.
So there are a lot of details that I think one could easily miss when you're in the Walt Disney World theme parks. And sometimes there are ones that are obvious. Sometimes there are ones that are not. Sometimes there are ones that have stories behind them. And one of the things that I love about Walt Disney World is the intentionality behind them. We hear about the hidden Mickeys, right? Like that's a hidden detail sort of thing. You're a funny guy, Chris. Jeez. All right.
Listen, I think all of them have stories.
Okay. All right.
I think
I'll just let you.
I'm pushing it a little too far tonight.
You go ahead.
I'm done.
No, I'm done. I'm gonna walk out.
You were not. Start looking through the post.
No,
today.
I've already looked through it. You do it.
You look through it.
You wanna?
You look through it.
Having a discussion. All right.
Hi, puppy. I'll be right back.
What are you doing?
I'm scratching the dog because he's so hairy.
All right, dog scratching break.
Oh,
Do I need to put on the music in the background while you scratch the dog? Like, is that what you do? I'm just kidding. All right. Anyway, so
talk amongst yourselves.
Favorite details. Amanda says Rapunzel's bathroom because she gets no love. Rapunzel is a character that I would love to see have more details, even in like the guys' bathroom.
For such a wildly popular film, they really don't do much.
Even in the men's bathroom, there's in the Rapunzel bathrooms is pretty neat. They've got a bunch of like cast iron skills on the wall. Pretty fun.
Hey, the bathrooms near Hogwarts in Hogsmeade.
Mm-hmm.
Moaning Myrtle talks to you.
Really?
Does she do that in the men's bathroom?
I don't think she does.
She totally talks to you over by the mirror in the women's bathroom.
That's pretty.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's Moaning Myrtle.
Brittany says Footprints in Toy Story Land.
Yeah, they're huge.
Which
I will be there this weekend.
You could easily walk over and miss those. So
yeah, because they're so big that you don't. I mean, you just see a little bit when you're looking down or whatever, and you're looking up at all the giant stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good one.
Garrett says, I enjoy seeing all the nice landscapes and floral arrangements. Yeah. That's a classic, especially around the festival at Epcot. It's a good one.
Yeah, but other places too, like Main Street, like when you first come in on Main Street and around the hub are gorgeous. And I can think of like around the Chinese theater also usually has really pretty florals.
Yeah, they do. Jen says the windows on Main Street, and I think like this is a classic example of something that has a story behind it. A lot of times those windows are painted, with a very like I don't have any examples, but next time you go into Magic Kingdom, look at the windows. There's going to be something on there, and a lot of times they will dedicate a window to somebody specific that has had a very central role in something.
I bet the cast members around there would know.
Yeah, they do. So, like if you ever go on a private VIP tour, usually the tour guides will point some of them out and kind of tell some of the stories behind them and that kind of thing. So the windows are important, right? They're not just there; they have a story behind them. So, Laisha.
Well, so Jen, first of all, Myrtle doesn't talk to you while you're in the toilet. You're not in the toilet, you know what I mean? But she talks to you like over by the mirror, right at the exit.
Context, people.
Context.
Jen says,
"Wait, did you miss one?
What
about the Tree of Life, which Alice, our daughter, calls the Tree of Wonder?
Tree of
Wonder.
Really Tree of Life. Yeah, we find all kinds of different animals each time we visit. That's very true.
There's like 150 or some crazy number. Do you know the number?
No, I do.
If you know the number of animals on the Tree of Wonder, tell us.
Yep.
If you don't.
Laisha says. You go ahead.
No, I was doing the joke. I was doing the joke that we always do. Come on out of our mobile home. Right, or don't. I don't care. Fine. That's what I was doing. What is... Okay.
All right.
Laisha? You have to tell us, please.
Next week on Travel Tips Tuesday, John is nowhere to be found. All right. So
we've slowly been working this way.
Yeah. Well, one of the smallest hidden Mickeys is embedded in the ground in Adventureland over Magic Kingdom. And that's all I'll say for those who haven't found it. So in the ground, Adventureland, small hidden Mickey. Also, I love the slight stain to the popsicle sticks used in Toy Story Land in Hollywood.
Oh, gross. That's funny. I never noticed.
Sounds delicious.
I'll have to look when I'm there.
Jordan says Main Street in general and how it's meant to be like a movie preview with credits, the movie posters, and the smell of popcorn.
I've never smelled popcorn. I also don't have a very good sense of smell. I mean, I've smelled
That's
popcorn.
totally not
I've
true.
never smelled popcorn.
She has a
on Main
very
Street.
sensitive sense of smell.
I really don't.
You do.
When?
Well, like sometimes you'll smell stuff and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, that's because you have asthma and you don't breathe.
No, well,
But like compared to other people who
okay.
can breathe, I
News
don't have a
bulletin,
very
I
good
do
sense of smell.
breathe. In fact, I am right now. Y'all can even see
Can you
the
explain to
look
me
on
how
my
breathing?
face.
I'm just
All right,
kidding.
explain to me.
So sorry.
You go ahead.
Chris says, "Oh, wait, are we going on to that comments now?"
Yeah, sure. Why not?
He says he thinks he's a weirdo because he likes the Mickey shaped butter. I like that too. Oh, speaking of Mickey shaped foods, what about the cucumber and the living with the land?
It's delicious.
How would you know?
I had one. We both did
When?
when we went on the Behind the Seeds tour.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
Can't have nice things. All right. Mark it on the bingo card. Okay. Galaxy's Edge. I could stay there forever. So immersive for sure. And then Allison says the roads, like in the Tangled bathroom area, there are hoof prints that say Maximus, and there are other areas. There are carriage wheel marks, shells, peanuts. So many tiny details.
Ooh, Chris got bingo. Bethany got bingo. Jen got bingo.
Three people got bingo. There it is.
It's the we can't have nice things, wasn't it?
Chris Perrin.
Oh wait, what did he just say?
Chris Perrin got it in first. I don't know what was it. Was it the week?
It was like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Let's see here. Chris Perrin's came in first on our feed.
But
so we'll
you
have
go
to
into a
remember that.
drawing. Yeah, Bethany said.
Y'all.
But listen, I want to go back to where Heather said Galaxy's Edge because
Yeah, let's do that.
I love Galaxy's Edge. I like the first time we went, I told John, I was like, I'm just forward my mail. Like
Yeah.
I wanted to live here my whole life. Not my whole life. I really discovered Star Wars like in the 7th grade, 8th grade, 6th grade, middle school. I knew what it was before then, right? Because there are always references on like Muppet Babies and stuff. But I didn't know I didn't really know what it was. I just knew like common cultural knowledge.
Yeah.
So not my whole life, but since middle school, which is essentially my whole life, because I don't really remember much before then. I don't really remember much about then.
Mhm.
But anyway, I've wanted to live in Star Wars, and it was like I could stay there all day. And I've said this several times before. I could just sit on one of those big packing containers, one of those storage containers, and just sit. Like I just feel. Oh, this sounds so cheesy. I feel at home there. I love Star Wars so much, y'all. I'm sorry. I know I'm a dork. I know it.
This is true.
I've accepted it.
Hashtag Star Wars reference for keeping score. So Chris Perrin says drawings are good. So we had 3 people.
Yeah.
Technically all at the timestamp of 9:15 Central that we're looking at. Actually, no, what? 4? No, yeah, just 3. So there you go. We might do a drawing or maybe fight to the death or something. That would be more fun, I think.
Jello wrestling? No.
Trial Tips Tuesday after.
There you go.
Ooh,
Jen
hope
said
Roger's not
she
watching.
relates to the Star Wars stuff. I mean, like when they first opened it to media folks, and all the YouTubers were going in there with their little gimbals, right? I saw so many people crying, and I was
Their
like,
little
y'all need to
gimbals.
chill out. And then I went and I was like, I get it. I get why people are crying. Like, this is so weirdly amazing. Like, so I get it. So yeah, I'm that one. Bingo again.
Yep. I already got it. We should do a blackout. What was that? You just like
It's called an eyebrow raise.
Well, I know that. What? You know what I'm talking about? Like bingo.
I know what a
blackout or
bingo.
whatever. So
Y'all, he's explaining blackout bingo to me.
Now everybody may know what I'm. Never mind.
If you don't know what blackout bingo is, please see me after the show.
Yeah, come see her after the show because I sure won't be. All right.
Yeah, y'all, he is saucy tonight. Y'all hear this?
Mhm.
Stop it.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Roger's not listening anymore. He got tired of all the bickering. Just tuned out. I'm just kidding.
Oh, we're almost there. Let's pull the card back up and see if I can figure out what we have not said yet.
Well, we not go. I know one of them because I always say it at the very end.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
But
see,
don't
get
do
distracted
them
from
on purpose,
topic,
though.
Did that, mentioned show outline, did that.
Don't do them on purpose. Just like there's one we haven't, and I don't have any
What, that
plans to.
one?
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, no, we
No,
haven't.
that one. I haven't done that one,
Oh no, we haven't.
and
done
I
that
don't
one
plan to.
either. Yeah. Okay. So there's a few we haven't done yet. Yeah, I didn't plan to mention that one either.
Oh, you haven't done that one.
But I mean, no, we didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we could.
But we're not going to mention it on purpose.
Okay, well, because I mean that could relate to a news thing anyway. But it's all right. So Charles says, "Oh, Charles, glad to see you, Charles. Detail the little shivering, scared dog in the haunted mansion sells the fright like no other character."
Listen, okay, Mr.
like
Qualls, if I can be honest, that little dog does not scare me. He makes me unbelievably sad. Like, even as a child, I can remember being upset by how scrawny that dog is. Like, he is obviously not well cared for. He's not a dead dog. He is alive, but he looks like he's dead.
Yeah.
So he never scared me. Even as a small child, he made me really sad. We'll never let that happen to you.
There it goes. There it is. The grave for Toad in the haunted
hey, listen.
mansion's graveyard. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen. This is off topic.
Yes.
So do you know it's incredibly common for men with dark hair to grow red beards? You know this?
What? No,
It's really quite common. So you remember Andrew from Fort Payne, and he had dark hair, and he would grow a beard, and it would be red.
Okay, yeah.
And I've, like, we were talking about it once, and he was like, it's actually not that uncommon at all. Like, it happens a lot. And since then, because I've been several years, I've met a lot of men with dark hair and reddish beards. And do you know our dog, who is black, has a red beard? Have you ever noticed?
No.
It's hard to tell because he's totally black.
Red beard. That's what we gotta call him.
I mean, he's got a little red beard.
It's beautiful. I'm just looking looking at stuff. You do you.
I've made poor Mr. Quells sad. he's not a scary dog.
Bring it down.
Sorry.
Just bring it on
I
down.
really like to, yep. If you're not crying by the end of Travel Tips Tuesday, we haven't done it right.
No, it's an emotional experience for us all. Whoops, sorry.
Why are
about
you
that.
listening to me?
Sorry. Hey, look, Adam Duckworth liked it at some point, so that's fine. I was looking to see who'd like the show.
The big cheese.
The big cheese. You like cheese.
Okay. Are we done?
Do it.
My sleepy time tea's kicking in.
Okay.
And I still have to brush my teeth and stuff.
Does that mean I can have the rest of the show since you've spent most of it talking?
What do y'all think?
No, the answer is no. Anyway, we will be back next week with a trip report to hear a little bit about her stay. Where are you staying when y'all go?
The Swan.
And what are your plans? Do you know?
Friday we are going to the boardwalk for dinner and a million photos. Saturday we are going to Magic Kingdom. Sunday, Studios and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
There you go. It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
But y'all are going to Mickey's Not So Scary?
Yeah.
I did not know that. You learn something new every day. So anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in to Travel Tips Tuesday.
For putting up with us.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good way to put
Jen,
it.
why you even tell me to have a Dole Whip for you? You know I'll have a Dole Whip for you.
You can have a Dole Whip for me.
I'll have Dole Whip for everybody. I told John once, I may have told y'all this before, I want to go on a trip where all I do is eat, like, I try every single Dole Whip. Like, I go from hotels to Disney Springs. By the way, have you seen the new Dole Whip flight from Disney Springs from Swirls on the Water?
No.
It's like the pineapple one, and then it's like a pumpkin one, and then it's like something else that's fall related.
I can do pumpkin Dole Whip. That just
Son, I can do pumpkin anything. Look, we're gonna look this up real quick.
Look it up, and then we go on.
Look, I've already put my little apps that I use for when I travel: Delta and Disney World,
there you
Lyft.
Go. They're all right here together.
I keep them tucked away so they don't make me sad. What am I looking at? Okay.
Seriously, y'all. We may not put this one out in podcast land.
Okay, listen.
This has been a struggle tonight.
Oh, it's not showing it there.
Look, hang on.
I can do it. I'm doing it.
New Dole Whip flight. No, I don't think that's that's not the right one. That's the old one. Oh yes, the Hocus Pocus Dole Whip flight.
No, I'm getting there first.
Already
Got
there.
it.
That looks bizarre.
Oh, but it doesn't. Oh, pumpkin cheesecake, purple cheesecake,
No,
pineapple.
I don't know. Look, here's you can see it from the old Disney food blog. You can see it there.
And there's a broom on one, and there's a vacuum on the
Wow,
other. Y'all,
amazing. I don't know if I want
we fly.
a purple Dole Whip. That's just
Like you, I've been ranting about artificial dyes
oh
for
man.
like 2 weeks. So
I mean, you never know. It's Disney. They could use something like.
no, they don't.
Do they not?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, they
All
straight
right.
up use artificial dyes. But anyway, yes, I'll have a Dole Whip for anybody who asks me.
All right. Anything else you'd like to say?
That tea is really kicked in. Oh, is Susan here? Hi, Susan. Oh yeah, you showed up right when we leave.
Yes, Susan. Disney food blog. I guess does this come out today? Maybe.
No,
I'm
I saw that a couple days ago.
I'm
I mean, maybe that.
I'm going to
post.
throw this on the screen if I can figure out how to do it. Yeah, here we go.
Susan, you need to tell me when I need to try Sunday at the Party. It's a purple. Oh, she just said something.
Yeah, I know, but look, this is magic.
It's a
I did it from
purple
my phone.
sweet potato cheesecake. Oh, is it a purple? I didn't see sweet potato anywhere, but I'd eat it.
Hang on.
Y'all know me.
But we were going to go, but we'll end on a high note.
There's our puppy dog.
Talking about the dog again.
Do you
All
want
right.
to come on the show? You wanna
So this is
5 viewers.
So there you go. This is the Witch's Dole Whip flight from this is from Disney Food Blog for
Room
those of you
Squad.
that are looking at it. It's got a lot of different flavors. The pineapple Dole Whip. Let's see here. There's more. Here we go. Just want like a simple description, but they've like yeah, they've got pictures of like the Dole Whip sitting artfully placed on a table, and they're all like half melting.
Yeah, after like 1 second. Stop right there. Is it right there?
Yeah. So
Pumpkin.
they said it was just like the pumpkin was just like eating a cold piece of pumpkin pie, real pumpkin flavor. So not like the manufactured pumpkin spice stuff that's out there. So that's encouraging.
Which I also eat.
That sounds delicious. There was a pineapple Dole Whip. It's just a regular Dole Whip. And then
they said, look, it says the cheesecake one. It made him scroll down. It made him feel like they were eating just a block of sweetened cream cheese.
There you go.
And I don't know what's the problem there.
There's not a problem.
I don't see the problem.
Not at all. So,
he doesn't want to be on TV.
Anyway, we're not going to advertise any more than necessary for them. All right. So looks delicious. Are y'all going to Disney Springs?
No.
No, I don't know. So maybe Chris and Susan over at Ear to Ear Magic will have to get over there and try it out. So
pack some and dry ice and mail it to us. Pack some and dry ice and mail it to us.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll work out.
Aren't you going down there in October? You're going on a cruise.
I'll be down there.
Did you get to unlock that box
in November? What?
Did you get to unlock that box?
Yeah, there's nothing exciting in there.
Oh,
I'll tell you later. We'll talk about this a little bit.
Okay.
Here. All right.
It's been real, y'all.
It's been real, but we got a scoop. We'll be back with a
go.
trip report next week. Hopefully it'll be all good things. All good things. So thank you all for tuning in to Travel Tips Tuesday. We appreciate the support and the love, and we hope you'll have a fantastic rest of your week.
Okay, bye.
You have to say it. I already did. You did? You said bye, Mom? Oh, okay. Bye, Mom.
Bye.